Alright, in this video I'm going over the graphic organizer inference chart for an ant's baseball dream. So on the left side we have our text clues and prior knowledge. On the right side we have the inference that can be made. So we know from the text that all the male players, or many of the male players, were overseas fighting in World War II during the time. And because of that, we know that all the men were away, so men's professional baseball was disbanded or stopped. So because the male players were off fighting in the war, they had nobody to play the games. They didn't have men to play the baseball games. Okay, next text clue and prior knowledge. A grouchy man who looked like Helen's father explained the new rules. Now, because he looked like Helen's father, Helen wasn't really nervous about him or scared of him like maybe some of the other girls, because in him she kind of saw her dad. And because we know that she wasn't really worried about this guy or afraid of him, we know that Helen liked him because she must have loved her father, right? If she had a poor relationship with her father and this man looked like her father, she might have felt even more uneasy about him. But because she loved her father and had a good relationship with her father, when she saw this grouchy guy, she didn't see a grouchy guy. She kind of saw her maybe hard and disciplinarian father, but a loving father. So it made her feel less nervous about being around this grouchy old guy. Okay, text clues and prior knowledge, our next one. Aunt Helen was afraid of traveling all the way to the tryouts alone. So she started to really worry about going to Chicago by herself. Now today, obviously women travel all over by themselves and it's not considered a big deal. So what inference can we make about Aunt Helen? Well, we can infer that traveling alone was not something that many young women did in the early 1940s. So it was a different time. Traveling alone for a young woman was not considered normal or maybe frowned upon. And so that's why Helen must have been nervous about going alone, because today a woman taking a trip to Chicago most likely wouldn't make that person feel uncomfortable, because we have different thoughts now. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.